games. It's been raining more than ever, but all in attendance know that we still have each other. Hey, you guessed it, here at LakePoint Sports, you can stand under my umbrella. It's the last day of game day here at the 2026 feature games, and the weather can't dampen the spirits or drown out the talents on display for the sea of college coaches in attendance. I'm Cory McCartney. Today, we've got a matchup of Indiana and Missouri as a combined 30 nationally ranked players in the class of 2028 will take the field in this one. First pitch, just moments away, and I'll be joined by Prep Baseball president and founder Sean Duncan, which means we all have to be on our best behavior. So we're getting started a little bit earlier than normal. We were expecting an 11:30 a.m. first pitch, but played right before this. The aforementioned weather wreaked havoc on Friday's feature game schedule, so some games were shoved into the early part of here on Saturday, and so now we are rolling right into a second set of games during this 11:30 window. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineups for this one, presented by the Windscreen Factory. Team Indiana, now they're sticking with the same lineup they had earlier. I've been told that the number 7 hitter, Mason Bernecki, will actually be leading off the game, but this is how the lineup in total looks. It's Cooper Nichols, Jacob Forstek, Kenyon Kuntz, Hayden Zellers, Billy Miller, Isaac Fernandez, the aforementioned Mason Bernecki, Brody McGotta, Kingston Galentine, Andrew Noble, Spencer Schiff, Braylon Story, Jack Whaley, Callum Birdsell, and they'll have Derek Branson, the right-hander, on the mound. Meanwhile, for Team Missouri, they're leading off with Cameron Gillespie, and then it's Jack Sutherland, Nolan Ash, Jagger Jackson, maybe, I think that's probably the coolest name I've said all week. Porter McCarthy, Ryan McAfee, Jack Bogart, Brady Rallo. Brady Rallo's here all the time. I think I'd be able to get Brady's name right. Brady Rallo, John Capatera, Drew Patrick, Jackson Leonard, and he'll have Kate Cantrell, the right-hander, on the mound. Just moments away. First pitch, Illinois and Wisconsin. This is the 2026 feature games. You know what? Well, we got a couple minutes here. We're going to roll in on the left side of your screen here while we're waiting. Yates actually, during the first day of future games, actually put on one of the most exciting displays for a left-hander in this event. The Katy, Texas product joined me here in studio to talk pitches, grips, and who really is the most famous person from his hometown.
Got Yates Ashley, the top-ranked left-handed pitcher in Texas, number 3 overall on the Lone Star State, the second-ranked lefty in the nation, 15th in the class here at the 2026 Future Games. Yates, man, appreciate the time.
Yes, sir.
You obviously had your expectations of what the Future Games was going to be like on the mound. You topped out at 89, over 2,400 spin on the slider and the curveball. Tell me about the expectations and the reality of being out there.
The expectations, they were huge. I mean, I knew this was one of the biggest like uncommitted events this summer. And when I was on the mound and seeing all the scouts out there, it was a pretty cool deal.
How did you kind of compartmentalize yourself and just not get caught up in all those coaches?
Probably experience. I played a playoff game against Atascocita this year, and it was over 7,000 people. It was a big game. So, just having that, it wasn't like a shock to me to see all the coaches out there.
After you get the first couple pitches out of the way, does it kind of just go away?
After the first batter, I'm like, all right, we're good. we're settled in.
All right, so you obviously got the fastball, it said topping out at 89. Take me inside the arsenal a little bit. What do you feel like this is my best pitch and this is the one that has the most improvement?
My best pitch is most definitely my fastball. When I play off of it, it's really good. Most improvements.
Sorry about that. We had some miscommunication here in studio, but our game is underway. And unfortunately, there are already 2 out, so all apologies for missing the first couple batters in this one. This is now Kingston Galentine, where in his household every day is Galentine's Day. Got 2 down. Kate Cantrell, the right-hander, on the mound here from Missouri. Going to be joined here momentarily by Prep Baseball President Sean Duncan. Always enjoy when Sean stops by. Count is 1-2 here to Galentine. Galentine out of Heritage High School in Indiana. 19th ranked player in the state. Sprays that down the left side, and That, as you can see from everyone's reaction, was caught for the third out of the inning. So we'll get a look at Missouri at the plate when we come back. You are watching the 2026 Future Games from LakePoint Sports.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our second baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
You got to make sure that we're having the top premier products. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Welcome back. Going to get our first look at Cam Gillespie. Absolutely exciting player leading things off for Team Missouri. Central Region Scouting Supervisor Andy Urban just spoke glowingly of Gillespie. So I'm excited to see it in action. Two-time junior feature gamer out of Liberty High in Missouri. Second-ranked player in the state. He's number 30 in the country. Runs a 6.68 EV. He's a 96.4, a 74 bat speed, and an 84 infield arm. 5'11", 160-pound frame, and he's facing off against Derek Branson from Mater Dei High School in Indiana, 6'3", 185 righty, fourth-ranked righty in Indiana, 16th overall. We'll have a little bit more on Cam later. He'll be the subject of our Cooley High Player Spotlight, and he's going to be aboard with a leadoff walk. That's going to give us Jack Sutherland. Sutherland, the 11th ranked player in Missouri. Number 191 in the nation. Shortstop, second baseman out of Logan Rogersville. 6'2", 168. He ripped off a 97.2 EV during workout day. Puts it in play. Shortstop has it. Sliding stop. Makes the throw to first. And there's that 6.98 speed at play. So Missouri now going to have runners at first and second. Brings up big Nolan Ash. 6'2", 173. Second ranked shortstop in Missouri. 8th overall in the class. He's the 4th ranked shortstop in the nation. It's 6'2", 173. Swing and a miss there. He's got EVs up to 96.1. Another two-time junior feature gamer in this squad. 15 players with national rankings on this Missouri team. Not to be outdone, another 15 on this Indiana squad. He's got that one down the left side. Third base has it. Stumbles as he throws, but they got the runner at first. So I say stumbles as he throws, but he actually reached back and touched third. Our camera's a little late cutting over to that, so they got the runners at the corner. So we just have one at second now. Jagger Jackson. Names get no cooler than this. Savannah, Missouri, 27th ranked player in the Show Me State. Doubled against Wisconsin in the first game of the event. This Missouri team has been explosive. Here, speaking of explosive, here comes Sean Duncan walking in.
talking about explosive diarrhea.
Now 1-1 here to Jackson. Number 27 in the state of Missouri, 6'3", 215. Second-ranked first baseman. He's got a 1-1 count here against Branson. Runner at second. 2 wiped off by the double play. Tries to go inside. Oh, slips that in for a strike. Count now 1-2. Well, while weather wreaked havoc on Friday of feature games, it looks like we're pretty clear for the remainder of this Saturday. So hopefully no further interruptions as we try to get all these games in for these players. Not interrupt any Sunday travel plans they might have. Rips that down the right side, 93.6 off his bat and into the glove of the right fielder. We're through 1 inning of play here in the 2026 feature games. Our game of the day. We'll be back with more from Indiana, Missouri.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45-minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
Andrew Noble at the plate to be followed by Spencer Shift and Braylon Story here for Indiana. We are in our second inning, game of the day, 2026 Prep Baseball feature games, and there is no better time than to bring in Prep Baseball president and founder Sean Duncan. Sean, man, good to see you. I know it's been a long time coming. Oh, that's right off of his glove, some theatrics. Shortstop has it, makes a throw, but not in time. So everybody amps things up when you come sit down because we just saw some attempted athleticism on the field.
Attempted. Yeah, no, it's thanks for having me. I'm very impressed by the new studio here, and it's a lot more comfortable. There's air conditioning, and so I'm happy to join you.
Well, I am only the tenant of your fiefdom now as you step in here for a different version of feature games. Does it feel any different for you to be back here this time? And does each year feel different, and does this year feel any more different?
It's all this. It feels a little bit different because it's a little bit bigger. It's always been big, but when they announced there was 420 plus or 620 plus college coaches, pro scouts.
Wow, well, that's a record.
That's a significant record.
Wow.
So yeah, we had a little bit of weather.
They're working. Cantrell out, flips it to first, gets the out.
But these, I'm happy to be in the booth with you and see my home state now, Missouri, they're 2-0 right now. Coach Mulder has got things rolling in the Show Me State.
15 ranked, nationally ranked players on this team. And when I was talking to Andy Urban about these guys, I mean, speaking glowingly in particular, we've already seen Cameron Gillespie. I tell you, I'm really excited to see Crew Patrick when this guy gets up later. This is just some raw power out of this guy. So we'll see that in just a minute. Right now we got Braylon Story from Center Grove, Indiana at the plate. That's a strike out of the hands of Cantrell. You've been bouncing around all over the place, and I know the kind of the inner workings of what you do at Future Games has changed, but you see, obviously we get an event velo record already coming out of this one, but what do you in particular watch for when you're at the Future Games nowadays?
Just baseball aptitude. I feel like, 3, 4, 5 plus years ago, like someone hits 92 and it's like everybody's ringing the Liberty Bell, and now that's the floor, it seems like. But the thing that's been most impressive is like how the hitters are handling the velocity. Some really, really good pitchers that previous years the offensive players were not coming close to, and these guys just get in the box and they just break.
Yeah, that's what Brandon Hall, Mid-Atlantic's supervisor, and I were talking about yesterday. He's like, these guys they can all handle velo now. It's like we've gotten so accustomed, as you mentioned, to those 90-plus arms, and well, so have these guys. 1-2 to Story, flips that back foul. But Cullen Scott, by the way, on his way to the Prep Baseball American game, setting a velo record, so that makes everybody look really smart.
Yeah. I mean, he had done that at the MPI, and so like it wasn't that big of a surprise. But it's like every video you look on in Twitter or whatever they call it nowadays, it's unbelievable. It's 92, 95. The players are so advanced.
And he can rake too, which is this is not a somebody people are gonna. I mean, he may be pushed towards, the pitching side of it at the next level, but for now, the kid can certainly rake at this level.
Yeah.
2-2 to Story. Cantrell's already thrown now 27 pitches at a Knob Noster High in Missouri, top-ranked right-hander in the state, 6th overall. Where's Knob Noster? Do you know Knob Noster?
I do not know where that is. I'm still 5 years into my stay in Missouri, and
you haven't had to take the test yet.
Waze makes you dumber.
It sure does.
Like I need to put a Waze on to go to Walgreens. So
Story's got an RBI, and it looks like he's going to have a spot at second base as that throw in goes awry, and Indiana's got a now 1-0 lead.
Indiana, I was talking to Coach Trinkle, Cooper Trinkle, our scouting director in Indiana, and he was right. I was getting some notes. You'd be very impressed. I was doing some work, some prep work.
Nice.
And it seems like everybody in the state of Indiana runs like a 6'5".
Yeah.
So he got some speed, and I wouldn't be surprised if they challenged the Missouri catchers today.
This is Jack Whaley from Columbus North High, 9th-ranked player in the state. Watch a strike one from Cantrell. I was talking to Parker Robinson during the 17U National Championship, kid that's an Oklahoma commit. He was here on this stage a year ago. And it seems like the last 5 years, Indiana baseball has just been having a moment. And you get things like Denny Hogan staying in state. It just seems like they've just been on a real run. And obviously the Hoosiers have been doing a great job of keeping guys from going outside of state lines. But it just seems like overall the level of talent that we've seen.
That's spoken like someone who lives in the Southeast. Because if you're a Midwest guy, you know that Indiana for decades has been a pitching factory. I think the offensive talent is really raised up too, but Indiana is it's not like a hidden gem, for a lot of people.
Well, I'm from Ohio, and when I was back in my day, we couldn't even get on the field until it was like April.
Yeah.
So, an indoor facility was somebody's barn.
Back in your day, you were also walking to school barefoot in the snow.
I was, yeah. That's right. And somehow it was uphill both ways. 2-1 here to Whaley. Callum Birdsell, last batter in the order to follow, fouls that one off. So they did pick up, Indiana did, with their lineup right after the last game. So it started off with the 7th batter in the order. So this is hitter number 13. They've not gone 13 deep already here in the 2nd inning. Cantrell on the 2-2. Flips that glove side, misses. Count now full. You missed the real fun on Tuesday night. Wait a minute, what day is it? Like, this is one of those times where, like, this is like when you're on vacation and you forget what day it is. Future Games Week, you forget what day it is. But Thursday night, the first night of game action, Kyle Weldon joined me on the phone after his wife just had a baby.
That's
to
dedication.
Do the entire Ohio-Michigan game. So whatever bonus structure is in place for the state scouting directors, I think Kyle Weldon earns some cool points.
We'll send something to his wife, because I'm sure he was shirking some level of responsibility.
Probably was. Yeah.
But God bless him for doing it.
Yeah, he was literally on the phone with me the entire time. Put a microphone right up to the phone. It sounded great. And he was watching along with us on Where TV, and then later just flipped over to YouTube because there was a slight delay. But he did a great job breaking down his guys, and I know he hated not being here with them. These guys put so much time and effort into putting these teams together. Well, he sprays that down the right side, and that's going to potentially hit somebody out towards the...
Is this like the 18th pitch of this at bat?
Yeah, this has been pretty long. He's now 35 pitches in. Yeah, this has been a long one without question. Pitching rotation for Missouri. After Cantrell, we're going to see Cooper Wagner, another right-hander, then Liam Matthews has innings 5 and 6, and Aiden Johnson, they're all right-handers today, has innings 7 and 8. Another 3-2 here to Whaley. Swings through it, goes down on strikes. That's Cantrell's second strikeout. Moving along here in the order to Callum Birdsell from Cathedral High School, 14th ranked player in Indiana, swings through strike 1 from Cantrell. What a weird, this has to almost feel like old school travel days for these guys, bouncing, doing back-to-back games here early in the morning as we try to make up for last night's weather issues, but not a whole lot of time in between these ones. So
I think it's genius scheduling. That's a good barrel right there.
It sure is. On its way into center field. And that one is going to be caught for an inning-ending out. Indiana's got a 1-0 lead when we come back from the future games.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our second baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
You got to make sure that we're having the top premier products. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
A record number of college coaches and scouts in attendance to see the 2026 future games. It was delayed by rain, but there is no dampening the talent or the spirits of the players on these fields as we roll along. Last day of gameplay, we've got our game of the day between Indiana and Missouri. Sean Duncan, Prep Baseball president and founder, joining me here in studio. And we've got a 1-0 lead for Indiana, striking off the bat of Braylon Story. We move along to inning number 2, and we've got Porter McCarthy, Ryan Caffey, and Jack Bogard due up, and McCarthy is first pitch swinging. He sends that down the right side. There we go. I had to turn my volume back up. I couldn't hear. You know, sometimes you get the roar of the crowd, and you got to get the whole ambiance going. That's out number 1. Now here comes Ryan Caffey. Kirkwood, Missouri. 24th ranked player in the state, 2nd ranked catcher.
he could really handle the barrel. I saw his BP and was in the cages with Team Missouri yesterday. Really balanced approach, and I think he was like the player of the game.
Doubled and tripled yesterday against Wisconsin.
Yeah.
5'9", 160-pound catcher. I mean, most of the time, I'm used to seeing these 6'2", 6'3" catchers.
Yeah. Hey, you don't need to be that big. You just need good feet and good hands. Yeah,
you sure do. One of the things I talked to a number of the guys about is I've been floored the past couple of years about the number of catches that are running like 6'8", 6'9", 60Z. He drops that one into center field, and there's another hit for Caffey. All this kid does is rack them up.
Yeah. It's a really good piece of hitting, staying inside and just filleting it up the middle.
So Caffey's aboard for Jack Bogard. Jack Bogard, a two-time junior feature gamer, and I think this is the last year we're going to be able to say two-time junior feature gamer.
Yeah.
I thought last year was going to be, but this feels like this is the true last year that we'll be saying this. The Bogard, 22nd ranked player out of Francis Howell High.
State powerhouse.
Runs a 6.64 with a 102.2 EV. Slips that back foul. Count is now 1-1. Derek Branson on the mound, also a two-time junior feature gamer. There are so many of them in this game for both of these teams. As I mentioned, there's a combined 30 players with national rankings on these two squads. Pretty stacked game for us. They did that on purpose when they knew you were coming in. We had to make sure we had something worth your time.
Oh, it's all worth my time. Just hanging with you and
there you go, in the air conditioning. Yeah. Sends that one foul. Got a piece of somebody as it bounces away. I know the All-American games is really cool for you to realize that things have reached the level that they've reached. But when you come here, is this event really the more of the realization of how big this thing's gotten?
Yeah. For sure. I mean, if there's a handful of coaches here, and when I say a handful, I really mean like less than 10 that probably were there back in 2011. A few of them helped pull the tarps on the field when it was raining. So don't report them to the NCAA because I'm pretty sure that was a violation. But
there's a window of I think the window's closed on it though, right?
Yeah. I think. There's a statute of limitations.
Yes. Bogart pops it up, is on its way to center field. Center fielder has it. Runner will retreat to first. But even in my first feature games was 2020, and obviously that year was different than any year that we've had since. But just to even watch it evolve since then has just been incredible.
Well, for us, we just need to organize the stage and. You just let the players do it for themselves, and the floor of the player just keeps rising with each and every year. And NCAA legislation certainly has helped, raise that floor with the kind of the contact rules. And now no one's committed. Back in the day, there would be colleges that really would pressure guys to commit a day or two before the future games because they knew. If outside people came in and saw their little hidden gem, and it happened a lot in the Midwest because we held very firm to the fact that if you're committed, you're off the roster. Now there was a lot of like, hey, I'm kind of committed to you, I'm still going to go because I want to go type of things. I'm sure maybe some of that still exists, but for the most part, it's all every single one of these players. They're going to get their phones are going to start to ring August 1st.
Brady Rallo puts it in play down the right side. Second base has it, throws over, and that is going to bring an end to this half inning. Indiana still leading 1-0. We'll be back shortly from the 2026 Future Games.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports. But you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Welcome back, Pop. There you go. Now you're officially ready.
I didn't realize it was going to be on camera, Coach.
All right, Cory, McCartney, Sean Duncan with you. Indiana leading 1-0 over Missouri. Our new pitcher is in for the boys from the Show Me State as they now go to Cooper Wagner. Wagner from Logan Rogersville High, 4th-ranked righty in Missouri, 12th overall. Got a fastball around 88.2 on our dial, but you already see him ticking up just a notch from there. Curveball 72-74, changeup 79-83, and his slider 78-79. And I've said it a few times this week that for Sean Duncan, every time a pitcher hits 90, a bell rings at the feature games. A recruit gets his wings.
That was a nice backdoor slider right there. So that's always a good momentum starter for you. You probably have a little bit of nerves coming out there, first batter, and to get a punchy in the first batter, that'll loosen the collar a little bit.
I had Yates Ashley, big lefty from Texas, in here playing for Texas South, and he said, the first batter, I was just kind of like, it was a little overwhelming, but after that, you kind of just find your way, and it's just another ball game. But he's pitched in big-time state championship games in Texas, but I guess there's always the other side of it, that if you can't handle this many people watching you, you may not be cut out for big-time college baseball.
Yes and no. I mean, that's a good piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, Nichols slides that down the right side, and we're just going to have to imagine where that went. Our camera didn't cut.
Let's fire the cameraman.
That's right. Yeah. Well, he's heading back, so we're gonna
assume it's foul.
Yeah, we're gonna assume it's foul. So nobody didn't do their job.
Wagner is right around the plate with everything. He's been dotting glove side. See what he does here. Guessing he's gonna come back with the slider right now, down and away. What do you say, Coach?
I like that.
Oh, he's try to juice it up a little bit. 89.
So the antithesis of what we were talking about from a catcher frame last inning, Nichols at the plate, a catcher is 6'4", 215. Drives that one, and we're still gonna have to use our imagination. All right, so what do you think just happened? As you can see,
I think it's F9. Yeah. We're scoring that F9.
Yeah. Everybody's nervous that you're here in studio. The cameras aren't even working properly. All right, Nichols was the actual leadoff hitter for Indiana in the previous game they played. So this is their number 2 hitter now stepping in. This is
good looking swing right
Jacob
there.
Forstek, and Forstek puts that in play. And as you can see, nobody wants to play.
That is a clean inning.
Right side.
1, 2, 3.
Nice start for Cooper Wagner.
Yeah. Bad day. Oh, now the cameraman's cutting.
That's right. Look, we're slow to the trigger.
We got to fire this AI agent.
He's gone. Yeah. Bring the real people back. All right, we're headed to a commercial break of the feature games.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45-minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports. But you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
We have John Calcaterra, Crew Patrick, and Jackson Leonard due up for Team Missouri, Indiana leading 1-0, bottom of the third inning, our game of the day. The third of our game of the day series from the 2026 Prep Baseball feature games. We were going to do the Junior Feature Games Championship tomorrow, but the schedule has been completely...
Got to shuffle the deck.
It's all been shuffled, but we will have some Junior Feature Game action for you tomorrow.
We had to flog the camera.
That's
the
right.
Camera AI agent. Now it's responding well.
We threatened to unplug it.
First pitch outs is one of my favorite things in baseball when you're trying to keep a schedule.
Here is Crew Patrick again. Andy Urban telling me this guy's got some raw power, so definitely excited to see him at the plate. 6'1", 190 at a Staley high, third-ranked player in Missouri. He's number 90 in the country. Puts one down the left side. Third base has it. Gathers, throws. Runs a 6.61 and made that awfully close, but that's out number 2. That'll be Jackson Leonard out of Eureka. You got to say that with a certain emphasis. Yeah. Senior high.
It's a big strapping dude.
6'5", 215. EV's to 105 with a 72.8 bat speed. Fouls that off.
Starts with a breaking ball.
That's the thing, like in this environment, if you pitch backwards, everybody's thinking fastball when they step up there in the feature games. Another big swing and a miss. He's got a now 0-2.
Filling up the zone.
Drew Morgan out of Mount Vernon, 18th ranked player in Indiana.
Got him.
Oh man, he punches him out.
Dotted it.
Anna Elsa Olaf. He's frozen.
We had back-to-back.
We did.
3 up, 3 down.
We're going quick, man. Indiana leads 1-0 when we come back.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our second baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
We got to make sure that we're having the top premier products. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Canyon Koontz, first pitch swinging, shortstop has it. There's athleticism. We'll see Canyon Koontz a little bit later. Top-ranked outfielder in Indiana. Now we've got Hayden Zellers.
We're getting outs fast all of a sudden.
Sure
We don't even have time to talk about the player. Who we got up?
Hayden Zellers out of Greenfield Central, 27th ranked player in Indiana, number 6 among outfielders. Runs a 6.76 with a 95.7 EV. Two-time junior feature gamer. I like the uniforms this year. From my vantage point, will forever be grateful that they're not black and white.
Yeah. Well, it was a conscious effort because we knew we were changing our branding that year.
Yeah.
So we just decided, let's not confuse people here, and let's just go black and white.
I do miss the days when they were reminiscent of the quote unquote top college in the state.
That caused a whole lot of problems.
I bet
Cory.
it did.
Yeah.
They looked good though.
Yeah, I mean, literally, people were calling and complaining. Cooper Wagner is just filling up the zone right now, and that's got to make Coach Mulder, former legendary pitcher in his own right in the state of Missouri. I was just busting his chops the other day that I've summoned into some of the top 10 best pitchers in St. Louis history.
Wow.
And Coach Kevin Mulder.
Oh man, that's roped by Zellers. It's on its way into right field, and that is clearly going to be something that our camera can't do. He's taking off for third, and we're going to miss him getting all the way to third. So he's got himself a triple, and I don't know how we didn't get it until the very end there. And we are again.
We got to make sweeping changes here with our camera people.
Yeah, something's got to change, man. So he's going to be at third now with one out. Nice piece of hitting there from Hayden Zellers.
Because he turned on that one.
He sure did.
Fastball. We're gonna.
Oh, what is that?
Now he's really mad. Okay,
yeah.
There you go.
But Wagner at 6'3", 166. And I know it's often a cliche term that you guys use in the scouting world, but a frame you can dream on. Certainly, when you can pack another 25 pounds on that frame, you imagine.
Yeah, look at his shoulders too.
Yeah.
Wide shoulders, clean arm. The most important pitch in baseball is the strike pitch, though, and he's doing a really good job at that.
He's now got an 0-2 count here against Miller, Billy Miller.
What's he going to do here?
Wow, Billy Miller, two-time junior feature gamer. Number 6 in the state. He's been living with that fastball. Oh, he goes off speed, flips that one down the right side, and that's going to be a base hit and a now 2-0 lead for Indiana.
That's a really, really good piece of hitting right there. 0-2 breaking ball, stayed back, shot it to right field for an RBI.
Well, with both the Staley RBI and that one from Miller, it's just these Indiana guys aren't trying to do too much. They're just putting it where they ain't, as they like to say.
Those are the small things when you're looking recruiting, is how they handle secondary pitches, how they take pitches, just how advanced they are in the box instead of just going in there and daddy hacking everything.
This is Isaac Fernandez from Fishers High School, number 20 in the state. Runs a 6.8 4-year. I mean, every one of these guys in Indiana is just like a sub 760. Runner taking off for second, and there's that Indiana speed at play. He's safe. So Billy Miller can hit. Billy Miller can run. He's now in scoring position here for Isaac Fernandez.
That was a good pitch.
It sure was. Wagner gives up a triple and another run, but he's been something to watch thus far. When you put your signature on the Prep Baseball, and I actually have one right here, so we can see, like, we got the, I'm going to get in all close so you can see the Sean Duncan autograph right there. How many times did you write that down before you gave it to him?
I was, had I known that signature was going on a ball, I wouldn't have done it. I was duped.
You were duped?
By someone in the office.
Okay.
Next thing I was on the ball.
They said, will you sign this?
I didn't sit there and, I think I would have admitted I would have had someone else do it for me, because my wife likes to remind me my 6-year-old son has better penmanship.
I've done a couple book signings, and even then it's like you're still kind of like beforehand or like trying to figure out, like, all right, how's this, what's this going to look like? Because, it has a life to it, but yours is like, they're going to keep making these things. There's, let's be honest here, some of the coaches are shoving these in their bag before they leave the venue so they get extra baseballs. So.
Oh yeah, and find them all on eBay.
Yeah. Mason Bernecki's turn. Bernecki from Penn High School, 5th ranked player in the state, 114 overall. Nation in the class of 28, 102.4 EV, 81.9 bat speed.
6'6" runner.
Yeah.
93 from the outfield.
This kid is tooled up. Got Milwaukee on his back.
I appreciate your humor. Yeah.
Nobody else does.
Yeah, no, it's...
They get sick of it at the house. So.
Called dad jokes.
That's right, yeah. We have a litany of those.
The pace has come to a...
It sure has.
Slowed.
Wagner works it in for strike 2.
Wagner likes going to his glove side a lot. See if he can come arm side on this.
He's got a 1-2 here to Bernecki. Traffic on the base pass. There's nobody out. That one down the left side. Third baseman makes a stab at it, stops it, but now we're going to have the bases juiced.
This is where legends are made. Brody McGaha coming up to the plate with the bases loaded.
From Mooresville, 24th ranked player in the state. He's a 3-time junior feature gamer.
That's impressive.
It sure is. It means he was like out here in diapers at the junior feature games. That was the first one off.
I don't think Missouri has lost in a couple of years, so Indiana is knocking on the door here. Missouri took care of its rival in the previous game, Team Illinois. That got postponed from last night. Watched the first inning. It was the Illinois pitcher that they put some good barrels on was really, really, really good.
Ooh, strike 2 to McGaha. Wagner's now thrown 30.
Wagner seems to be ahead 0-2 on every single hitter, and to Indiana's credit, the hitters are not going down easily.
And misses arm side there. It's now 1-2. McGaha is the 7th ranked shortstop in Indiana. EVs to 92.8, bat speed at 76. Some of these bat speed numbers are just like mind-boggling that we've seen. Fouls that one off.
It's a healthy hack.
I mean, we've seen bat speeds up to 89 miles an hour through some of these guys here at this event. By the way, did you see Mikey Batiste yesterday at 105.5 double off the wall?
No, I missed it.
That kid's a monster. We've never had a Canadian All-American, but I got my fingers crossed. That kid's something special. 1-2. He's also from California.
Got him chasing.
And the bases are loaded, so we won't be worried about a drop third throw over to first. Kingston Galentine.
That's a big-time name right there.
It sure is.
There's a lot of really good names in this future games.
As I said in the pregame, every day at his home is Galentine's Day.
Is everybody from Indiana hit left-handed, it seems?
It sure does.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there.
And they're not switch hitters. Galentine bats left, throws right. 5th ranked shortstop in Indiana, 19th overall. Get that active bat waiting.
Good job keeping that in front of them.
Yeah, you liked the Ryan Caffey play at the plate. Now you're seeing it behind the plate as well. Wagner on the 1-1. That was going foul. Have you been to the new Waffle House across the street yet? That seems to be the $1 million question.
I have not.
They're probably doing some big business this week.
Yeah. A couple coaches had told me that's, quote, a game changer for them. That would make me nervous going to the park after eating at Waffle House.
Gets him chasing, but he gets a piece of it. Stay alive. That's an institution, though. What's the big breakfast place in Missouri? Where do you guys go?
I mean, I don't know. I don't eat many breakfasts.
Okay. I love breakfast food.
Yeah, me too. Good
Another
pitch.
drop third. Throws
he
over.
stepped on the plate.
Inning over. Man, Wagner
That's
looking good on the mound.
That was a big pitch for him. Unscathed.
It's 2-0 lead for Indiana. You are watching the feature games. We'll be back from LakePoint Sports.
Backed by over 100 years of engine design and manufacturing and a highly skilled dealer network. Yanmar. Yanmar Tractors. Quality. Hardworking. Reliability. Leave no job unfinished. Yanmar. Visit us at www.yanmartractor.com or see your local dealer for details.
Top of the order here for Missouri, and that is Cameron Gillespie, Jack Sutherland, and Nolan Ash.
This has been, Gillespie has been super impressive throughout the future games, and he's got a really bright future.
As Andy Urban told me, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, and it's super balanced, flat swing, athletic, could pick it at short. You can see how he even takes pitches. He knows what he's doing in there.
Well, this is his third time here on the feature game stage, two-time junior feature gamer. Second-ranked player in Missouri, puts it in play down the right side. And I would say that's getting a little bit frustrating that we can't see some of those movements on the right side. And that's a double.
See, here we thought it was a unassisted ground out to first baseman, and now we get a double.
Well, Cam Gillespie showing it off, man. Kid can rake. He's now standing at second to start off this inning, and we now turn it over to Jack Sutherland. Sutherland, 11th ranked player in the state out of Logan, Rogersville. He's number 191 in the nation. He is 1 for 1. There are 4 hits by Indiana in this game, 2 from Missouri. And now it's just showing. Now it's just teasing us. It's like I can, but I won't switch when you're ready for it.
Yeah, just stay right here. How about that?
You like that view better?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna miss, well, I like that view on the pitch.
Yeah.
What do I know though?
We're just observers.
Yeah. We eat what we're served.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, as one of my son's preschool teachers told them, you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit.
Yeah.
That's Southern as it gets right there.
So just underneath that.
So now 1 down, brings up Nolan Ash. Southern Boone. He's the 8th ranked player in Missouri, 160 in the country.
Good pitch right there.
Second inning for Drew Morgan out of Mount Vernon, 6'4", 170-pound righty. Ball gets loose. Gillespie don't even attempt to throw over to third. That kid can fly.
And third base coach for Team Missouri is Coach Perkins, legendary coach at Francis Howell, 4-time state champion, Hall of Famer, and a world-class griller. I was over at their house yesterday.
Gillespie flying in, and that's going to be a 2-1 game.
Did his job.
What's his What does he serve? So you say you serve what you eat. What does he serve that you eat?
He made it looked like 100 brats and 100 hamburgers. Woke up early, said he grilled so everybody could eat. But
was that for the whole team, or was he?
No, I'm telling you, they have a whole house of the Heart of America house.
Gotcha. I thought maybe this was like a Joey Chestnut situation.
No, okay. Francis Howell's been a factory for 20-something years, just pumping out high-level players.
This is my favorite name here, by the way.
Jagger Jackson.
Jagger Jackson. So cool.
And he can really, really hit too. He's had a really good week here.
He fouled that off.
Big, strong, easy bat speed, and ball jumps.
He doubled against Wisconsin in the first game. 102.1 EVs, bat speed up to 80. Chops that elevated pitch foul.
Oh, he was headhunting that one.
You got a guy that aggressive. Morgan change eye levels here, go something secondary.
Yeah, he's throwing a slider down and away.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to. What is happening here?
I'm glad you saw that too.
I did.
Okay.
You're not imagining. It's not a glitch in the Matrix.
It's a good piece of hitting right there to foul off. That was a pitcher's pitch right there.
So now we've gotten to the situation where he's got him chasing a little bit. He's able to foul it off, goes low, the pitcher's pitch, and now he's just fighting to get exactly what he wants. 1-2.
Good.
Goes back to it, but lays it off.
That was a good pitch, too. That was a hard one to lay off.
Took his major league breath. That's the Brandon Geyer piece right there. Steps in, 2-2. Goes back to the elevated pitch, fouls it off again, and he is going to make him work. Jackson stepping back in. Another 2-2 upcoming here from Morgan. Someone's stepping out, yeah. We've seen that a few times. Obviously, these guys are all, more often than not, just getting to know each other from these batteries. So we've had some cross signals a time or two, which is understandable. Another 2-2 and hits him on the elbow.
Yeah, stay in there.
He says no. During the Ohio and Michigan game, by the way, this was my first time seeing this play out during the feature games. Is we got ghost runners. So we would reset the count and just put a guy down at first.
Yeah. Just put a ball on it. Yep. He didn't even flinch.
He's not wearing an elbow guard.
No.
They breed him different in Savannah, Missouri.
He's going to get a swing off.
He is. He's like, I'm getting one of these.
I love this. And as a pitcher, he's made some really good pitches that he's fouled off, and a couple that he didn't swing at. And so, what do you do here?
I think he's got to start trying to go away, right? It feels like he's lived a lot up and down.
He hung that one.
He's just been going, elevate it, go down to the slider. And at some point, don't you tell you have to see if you can get him to chase something wide?
Yeah. Two things on that. One, it's 3-2. The other is these are still 16-year-olds
that's true.
Maybe don't have that, remote control command.
Oh, man, he goes inside on him, turns on him.
This is an epic at bat right here.
It sure is.
Jagger Jackson is a name that it will resonate no matter what he does in life, not just as a baseball player, but it's like your accountant's Jagger. Ooh, that was a great pitch right there. That's what you called for there.
That was an 11-pitch AB, and that
down and away slider. That was a really good pitch executed.
Well, the battle won by Morgan, and Indiana still leading on the scoreboard when we come back from the feature games.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports. But you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Achieving your health and fitness goals takes hard work and the right nutrition. That's where First Form can help. Our industry-leading protein supplements can help fuel your journey. Visit firstform.com today and elevate your results.
Andrew Noble is due up, followed by Spencer Schiff and Braylon Story. Story's already got an RBI, 1 of 2 for Indiana in this game. They're leading 2-1 over Missouri. Cory McCartney, Sean Duncan with you. Inning number 5. This game has been, I shouldn't say that because then
no, don't do it.
But this game has been a game.
So
it's been good stuff so far.
6'5", 215, Mr. Liam Matthews on the mound for Team Missouri. Rockwood Summit.
He's the 6th-ranked third baseman in Missouri, 29th overall in the class. Kind of got almost like a little bit of a slingshot action. Second base has it, throws her out number 1. EV's a 104, but on the mound we've got him with around 88 with changeup 78 to 79, curveball 64 to 65, and a slider 68 to 70. So he gets Noble for out number 1 to bring up Spencer Schiff.
First pitch out. Good, it's a good confidence builder right there.
A lot of moving parts on Liam.
Kind of separates early. Underneath it a little bit.
Ball's in play. Short has it. Athletic movements there. That's number 2.
Is that Gillespie again?
It sure is. Yeah. Cam Gillespie has been a show in this ball game. Got himself a double.
Just made it look
He sure does. There is nothing better. Like when I was talking to Jake Welch, I had him here in studio, and he had the meta glasses on during his workout day stuff. The shortstop that could just make that slow roll play and just make it just look like art. There's literally nothing better to watch.
Oh, backup slider right there.
Story 1 for 1, got himself an RBI. Fouls that one back.
He took a good swing at that one.
Only a flat fastball coming out of the hands of Matthews. Comes in the 1-1. Story puts it in play. Second has it, throws. Man, quick innings have been par for the course here in Indiana and Missouri. We'll be back to 2-1 lead for the boys from the Hoosier State when we return from LakePoint Sports.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45-minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports.
Everett, Neela!
Well, you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Achieving your health and fitness goals takes hard work and the right nutrition. That's where First Form can help. Our industry-leading protein supplements can help fuel your journey. Visit firstform.com today and elevate your results.
We've got Porter McCarthy, Ryan Caffey, and Jack Bogard are due up for Team Missouri, and they're facing a new arm for Indiana and lefty Charlie Johnson from Cathedral High School, 4th-ranked lefty in Indiana, number 29 overall. We've got him with a fastball up to 87.4. Let's see if he changes that narrative here as he's facing off against McCarthy in a 2-1 lead for the Hoosiers.
Cathedral's a state power year in, year out for a long time.
0-1 to McCarthy. Slaps that. Third base has it. Throws. Pulls him away from the bag. So he will be aboard to start off the inning.
It's a little gift for Team Missouri to see if they could get things going here.
They've got a good guy to do that. As Ryan Caffey's going to step in 1 for 1. Again, doubled and tripled yesterday.
Went right up the box for a hit in his last at bat. Count me a fan of Charlie Johnson. It's really clean.
6'1", 175 pounds.
He's 6'1". Doesn't look.
He doesn't look 6'1", does he?
No, but it's because I think that's juxtaposed against every other arm that's been like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5".
He's got a curveball, change, and slider. He's got a 2-0 count here against Johnson. Against Caffey. Johnson now 5 pitches in. 5 for number 5. He's dealing with a runner at first. That one's on its way into left field. Everybody's on the run. Shortstop, left fielder. And it belongs in someone's glove, and that's out number 1. With 1 down and 1 aboard, Jack Bogard gets another chance. He is 0 for 1. You mentioned Francis Howell. Jack Bogard out of Francis Howell. 2-time junior feature gamer watches strike 1 from Johnson.
You left that one up. Put it around the bag. Good slide.
He just hit right behind us long enough to get in under the tag.
Yeah. Obstruction on the picture-in-picture.
That's right. So now a runner in scoring position. Bogard's job just got a little bit easier. See if he can tie this thing up. This low now 2-1. Bogard's got EVs north of 102 at 5'8", 163 pounds. Fouls that one off. Gotta love when you see these big EVs out of these smaller players.
Yeah, I mean, they're strong and they're balanced and have bat speed, and they all train to it too.
He's got it in play down the right side. Runner's going to round third, and he will.
Coach Perkins puts the stop sign on him.
So Bogard does his job, though. We got him at the corners.
Just kind of inside out of that one to right field.
It'll be now Brady Rallo's turn, 2-time junior feature gamer from Christian Brothers College High.
CBC's another powerhouse, and in St. Louis area. He's been a well-known commodity for a very long time, Mr. Rallo.
Well, he's got EVs of 101 with a bat speed up to 80. Outfielder and first baseman who can also touch almost 90 on the mound. 5'10", 172-pound lefty. He's got runners at the corners for a Missouri team, trailing 2-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Uh-oh, gets away from the cat. Got a piece of Rallo. That's an unfortunate turn of events for him. Nobody wants to, on either side of this equation, be dealing with that at the future games.
Did you get that on the elbow? Or was it the hand?
Looked like it was more the hand area.
Shoot. Hate seeing someone get hurt here.
Well, his thoughts definitely with Rallo. Hope he's going to be okay. That will result in the bases being loaded here for Missouri.
Unless he wants to get back in the box.
Yeah, unless he wants to get back in the box. And last time we saw that play out with Jackson Jagger. All right.
This is rub some turf on it.
Yeah, there you go. So
this is what legends are made of right here.
Check the toughness box.
Yeah. Now he's going to go yard.
2-1 to Rallo as he steps back in after the hit by pitch.
Oh!
He drills that opposite field. And it's going to be down for a hit and down for a run to make it 2-1.
That was not.
They didn't get hit. All right, he caught it, so he tagged up. So sacrifice fly.
Again, we're calling it an error on our AI video agent here.
That's not on me.
But that's a great piece of hitting because he threw a pretty good breaking ball right there, and he stayed back and went the other way with it.
And good on him being aggressive after stepping back into the box and not watching a pitch and trying to, get yourself reacclimated. He was first pitch swinging, goes opposite field, sacrifice
Stayed on
fly
that breaking
RBI.
ball.
And we're all tied up at 2-2 for now John Calcaterra.
He's got some strong legs, Mr. Calcaterra.
He's 6'4", 211. Pitched against Wisconsin, ending in 2/3 in that game.
2-0, swinging out of his shoes right here.
Johnson misses arm side, now 3-0.
I think he's going to get the green light here.
Calcaterra's got EVs up to 98.5 with a 74.5 bat speed.
You don't want to. You'd prefer not to walk. There it is.
Fouls it off.
Maybe in like a real game, not that this isn't a real game, but these guys want to hit.
Well, nobody comes to the future games to watch somebody walk, unless it's like a 10-pitch AB like we saw from Jackson Jagger.
And then steal second, third, and home like that kid from Florida. Did you see that video?
Ooh, Calcaterra gets it past shortstop. Runner's going to round third. Throw's going to be wide, and Missouri's got a 3-2 lead as John Calcaterra drills that 98.3 off his bat into left center, and they've come alive here in the fifth inning with 2 runs.
Scrappy this team Missouri is. I
did see that moment for Florida.
When he overslid the base, then dodged the tag, and then just kept running.
Yeah, that was a really good fielder that he got around 2 in Leo Garcia for Georgia. Crew Patrick's turn now. Counts 1-0. He's 0 for 1.
Good pitch.
Works the count even, 83-3. Missouri 2 runs thus far here in the fifth to take a 3-2 lead.
Missouri's starting to get a little extra bounce in the box right now. You can see even the balls that they're falling back, or they're taking healthy hacks at it.
One-two to Patrick. Got that in the shortstop's territory. Flips it to second. Inning is over, but Missouri has taken a 3-2 lead when we come back from the feature games.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our second baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
You got to make sure that we're having the top premier products. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Jack Whaley, Caleb Birdzill, and then Cooper Nichols coming to play here for Indiana in the top of the sixth inning.
Liam Matthews made real quick work out of his first inning. I don't have the pitch counts in front of me, but
that was pitch number 6.
Yeah, so a 5-pitch inning last inning.
It's been a quick worker trying to answer now this 3-2 lead by Missouri, scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Whaley pops it up. Second base and first base nearly colliding on that one, but it's into the second baseman's glove, and that's out number 1. Now, last batter in the order here for Indiana, Caleb Birdzill. From Cathedral High, 14th ranked player in the state, 14th ranked shortstop in the nation. Matthews misses inside. He'll be followed by Aiden Johnson. We'll have the 7th and 8th for Missouri. Miss high now, 2-0. Miss high now, 3-0. I had Flip Waters from Michigan in here, by the way, the first during workout day for Future Games, a guy that's going to be with us in Miami for the Prep Baseball All-American game in September. Back for a 3rd year in Miami. What are the feelings for you going to a spot now that you kind of understand the lay of the land?
Yeah, the Marlins had treated us so well there, with field access and everything for the workout to the game. And so, on one hand, let's shuffle the deck, let's go somewhere else. On the other hand, it's like when they roll out the red carpet for you, sometimes the grass is not always greener, and not sometimes, most of the times it's not. So, in September, groundskeepers get a little antsy with field usage because the wear and tear of the field, and we experienced that at our first All-American game, kind of getting squeezed on the field. So, the fact that it's all turf and we're not getting harassed by the groundskeepers, and I don't say that negatively because that's their job. And when you turn on the TV in September and October and the grass is pristine, that's why.
That's right.
They take unbelievable care, and the dirt you could eat breakfast off of.
Runner takes off
Good
for second.
throw.
The throw is close, but not in time. So Matthew Fields at the plate, got a 2-1 count now. Runner in scoring position for an Indiana team trailing by 1. I know everyone's loved just the entire vibe around everything around Miami, though. So from that end, I know excited.
And the
to be
hotel
back.
was really cool.
It sure was.
Yeah, we used to take over the hotel, and so I know it was a healthy debate, but at the end of the day, we're gonna have a repeat of Lalo
Fields
here.
hit by a pitch, so he's going to take a second, and I have a feeling he's going to go back to work as well.
He does have look like he must have gotten some.
He's got an elbow pad on, but maybe he
must
just
not
got
have.
right underneath the pad.
I don't know. You get a 87 mile an hour hard object.
Yeah, it's not going to matter.
In any part of your body. Yeah. Cooper Trinkle conferring with his coach or his player there. Are you okay?
All right, well, Fields is going to now make it down to first.
Cooper Trinkle, our Indiana scouting director, he's a rising star in our organization. He's just has a passion for helping players in the state of Indiana and all the players, not just the really good ones. And just has a great motor about him. Loves his state. A lot of pride.
When he and Shooter are both around here, they both got sunglasses and the hat on. You can barely tell them apart.
Don't tell me. I think you.
Shooter's a little bit bigger, but the height-wise, like if you're watching from a distance,
I don't know.
Cooper Nichols drills that into center field.
Shooter could still work at Abercrombie and Fitch if he wanted to.
That's true.
I don't think Cooper's getting that commercial job. No disrespect there, Cooper.
Cooper Nichols, RBI single, and we've got a tie ball game now, 3-3.
That was a good piece of hitting. Did his job, and we're all tied up again.
Jacob Forestek's turn now. I used to work at Abercrombie and Fitch, by the way, when I was in college.
Of course you did. You were a model for them, weren't you?
But there would be the guys that they would make go outside and just be in, like, they have their shirts off in Ohio weather. Like, that's not something we want to partake in. That's a bad look. But then, I don't know.
Does it even exist anymore?
It does, yeah. There's one at our
I
don't know if you can still call it a mall, but it is an enclosure space with some holes in it with stores.
I show my age sometimes when I make like a reference from the 90s.
Yeah. Forestek 0 for 1. He's got runners to the corners. A tie ball game now. At least you're not dropping, like, where's the beef? We're not going for that far back, so.
No one knows that reference right there.
Wendy's,
2-0. Right? Wendy's?
That was
where's the
Arby's?
No, where's the beef?
Oh, where's the beef was Wendy's. Yeah, we have the meats is Arby's. Yeah, that's a newer one. Yes, it was. Yeah, that was Wendy's. Now 3-0.
See, you completely jinxed Liam Matthews
I sure did.
with how fast he was mowing down guys.
Yep. Yeah, made it look easy in his first inning of work, and it has been a lot more of a struggle here for him in his second inning. Let's see if he can get out without further damage. Runner's going to take off. The throw is in plenty of time.
What's the umpire doing? He didn't even make a...
He didn't make a signal.
Yeah.
No signal. It looked like Gillespie got him in plenty of time. A little... Yeah, that was Javi Baez-esque on that swipe back tag.
But at least make a signal.
Yeah. And umpire indifference. One goes back foul. Full count now. It's now been 20 plus pitches in this inning for Matthews. Three, 2 to Forestek. Swing, miss, gets him down on strikes.
That was a much needed out for Team Missouri.
First strikeout for Matthews and the 6th for Missouri pitching. So we didn't get to see him spent too much time with him last time. So now we get to see a little bit more. Canyon Kuntz, 4th ranked player in the state. Fouls off the first pitch. 34th ranked outfielder in the nation, 138 in the class, 6'5", 660, 96 ADVs. 2-time junior feature gamer.
Another 6'5" runner. I think Team Indiana has dominated the junior side for a couple of years. I don't think it's happening this year, from what the reports tell me. But
I remember them getting that walk-off win a couple of years ago, and that was a really fun team because they had a whole bunch of those Canes Midwest players on it. It's low now, 2-1.
see if he could.
Wi-Fi's buffering apparently. 3-1. After that miss.
Canyon looking to put Team Indiana back in the driver's seat here.
Kuntz fouls it off. Count is now full.
It's a nice compact swing.
Kuntz from Brownsburg High School.
Home of Tucker Barnhart.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Fouls that one down the left side. AB will continue.
Tucker Barnhart was on the cover of our very first PBR Indiana print magazine. Did a photo shoot with him in the cornfields of Indiana.
Payoff pitch. That one's going foul. So I worked at a newspaper, and it was understood like page design. Do you miss those days of sitting there doing that stuff? No.
I lost large chunks of my soul.
Pagination. That's
pagination
what we call it.
on Quark Express.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's
we might as well be talking about.
Yeah, no one knows.
Yeah, about dial phones here.
Yeah, like two big geeks talking about pagination.
All right, Kuntz puts it in play. Inning is over. We are all tied up at 3-3, headed to the bottom of the 6th, Indiana, Missouri, from the feature games.
This is our brand. It's chips. Subs, of course. Soda. This. That. Sweets. Smiling faces. Green. More green. Ice cream. But first, veggies. How about a meal for one? Or hummus is fun. Time for cleanup? Done. All this goodness. Your life, your brand. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Backed by over 100 years of engine design and manufacturing and a highly skilled dealer network. Yanmar. Yanmar Tractors. Quality. Hardworking. Reliability. Leave no job unfinished. Yanmar.
All right, enough tractors. We're back to baseball. Jackson Leonard, and then we're back to Cam Gillespie. We're going to see Gillespie for the 3rd time in this game. And Jack Sutherland, Indiana, Missouri, 3-3 here in the 2026 feature games. Cory McCartney, Sean Duncan with you.
We got ourselves a barn burner here. 3-3. Bottom of 6.
Both my games on these games of the day have been ties. We had 9-9 tie for Ohio and Michigan, and then we had another tie for Canada and Maryland. And here we are.
Michigan, huh?
6th. Yeah.
Ohio is pretty impressive when I saw him play.
That's a good squad.
Just off the plate there. He wanted that one.
Yeah, we got to see Landon Eckleberry pitch in that game. Unfortunately for him, the weather kind of wreaked some havoc on his night, so he didn't get to pitch as long as he wanted to. I think the thought was they were going to get him a little bit more action later on in this event. That's a kid that's quarterback prospect now, getting D1 offers.
I feel like Ohio has like one or two of those guys every single year, but he's pretty special.
The 3-2 from Leonard is...
That's trouble. Let it go.
Let it go foul. There we go. He said, don't touch it.
Yeah.
All right, Leonard's going to return. I always go back to a conversation I had with Matt Ponatoski when he was here for the Future Games for Ohio. And at the time, we saw it, marveling at what he was doing on the baseball field. And I remember talking to him because having so many friends that live in the Cincinnati area about him as a football player. And I said, okay, so what's the deal right now with you in the recruiting side for football? And he's like, I'm only getting looks from like MAC schools. And he's like, I really, at this point, feel like I'm going to try to lean towards baseball. And then he had a gigantic junior season for Archbishop Moeller. And now he's going to Kentucky to play football and basketball. Just had to go out there and prove it. So Leonard gets hit by a pitch. He's now going to be aboard to start off the 6th.
This is what Coach Moeller wants right here. Got the top of the order coming up with Gillespie. Doubled and scored in his last at bat. Good pitch.
Watch a strike one from Johnson. That was 82.3. Gillespie making his play for player of the game in this one. Of course, you'll be able to find Avery Howard with the player of the game interviews across all the Prep Baseball social media channels. Runner's going to take off for second off that pass ball.
Back when I was in the dugout for Team Illinois a long time ago, I would always tell them, like, hey, if you're really fast, do a push bunt foul and get down the line and at full speed. Show off your speed.
There you go.
And then take your hit. Take your swing.
Show the in-game speed as opposed to what they saw at 60. That's great. That's good. That's good advice. Sage advice.
Show off as much as you can, because even when you ground out, you need to run down the line as hard as you can. There's too many guys that just pull up. If you're fast, and never just peel off into the dugout. Like I've seen some guys do it. That's no bueno.
Johnson on the 2-2 here to Gillespie.
See how calm and collected he is when he just takes pitches.
He's got, as the kids would say,
he recognizes it right out of the hand. It's a ball.
Aura, as the kids would say. Yeah. Jackson Leonard got that blonde hair sticking out the back of the helmet. These days, with so many of these guys dyeing their hair blonde for state championship runs, you really have no idea what color anyone's hair is. Oh, it's huge.
You dye it just for the state
for the playoff run.
Got it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the state championship mustache or something.
No. By the way, we've got Brendan Bolzenius, who was part of Edwards High School championship team here in the state of Georgia. Brendan, did you guys all dye your hair blonde?
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Even like before.
That might just be a Georgia thing. I don't know.
I will say when I had Yates Ashley in here, Kai Watanabe from Hawaii told me that they do it, but he refused to dye his hair completely blonde. He only did the frosted tips like he was in a boy band.
Some people do that.
Yeah, I think that's a better play.
I disagree.
You want to go the whole summer with bleach blonde hair and
Look, I am the last human on planet Earth to ever ask about style. Okay, I still wear the same stuff I wore in 7th grade. So,
not literally. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would lead us to think there was
double steal
stunt in the growth plates.
That is it.
Double steal. It goes over top of the third baseman.
That I don't know what he runs, but that's a gutsy call right there.
What do we have? Jackson Leonard. We've got him with. Well, his 60's not under 6 because I didn't pull it into my notes. So,
but it worked.
It worked.
Yeah, and they're knocking
with Jack Sutherland at the plate now. 2-2 count. Yeah, watching Gillespie move around, that's just, you're right. I mean, he's just one of those kids who just has, there's just a different vibe to him. I like the way you move, to quote Outcast. Full count. Sutherland is 1 for 2. 5 hits in this game for Indiana, 4 for Missouri. Trying to break open a 3-3 game. Ball gets loose. Leonard's going to take off, and my man can run, and he's put Missouri up 4-3.
And that does not make Coach Trinkle happy right there.
Unforced error makes it a 4-3 ball game for now Nolan Ash. Ash is 0 for 2 in this game. Fouls the first one off.
That was a good pitch to hit right there.
Johnson has now thrown 44 pitches. Art Chopper, third has it, throws to first, and that's 1 out. And another run across as Gillespie makes it a 5-3 ball game. In steps that man, Jagger Jackson.
What was that song? Moves Like Jagger?
Yeah, Moves Like Jagger.
Yeah. There you go. That's my cultural reference.
I like that.
Of the week.
You've gotten involved. Jackson, a 10-pitch AB. Last time we saw him, see what he has in store here. He's technically 0 for 2, but that was one of the better ABs have seen all week. Slips that arm side, makes it 2-0. Missouri scored 2 runs here in the 6th. They scored 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th.
If this pitch is in the zone, he's taking his hack, right? Oh, he missed it.
Jackson EB's 101.2.
He had a really good round of BP on Wednesday. It's not Wednesday.
You forget the days too.
Oh, yeah.
So you just.
But I forget a lot of things nowadays.
Runner taking off for second, and he definitely. Oh man, I'm not quite sure. The box obscured my view.
This umpire. This umpire is very nonchalant.
He sure is.
Yeah.
He'll have no chalance whatsoever. 3-1 here to Jagger Jackson.
Swung through that one. This is a big pitch for Team Indiana right here.
$50 pitches now for Johnson. Fouls it off, and once again, Jagger Jackson's going to get his pitch one way or the other. Another attempt at a 3-2. And Jackson draws a walk, so he'll head down to first, and a little bit more traffic on the base pass. We're going to roll the inning. Missouri leads 5-3 when we come back. 2026 Future Games from LakePoint Sports.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45 minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills skills, and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports. Well, you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Achieving your health and fitness goals takes hard work and the right nutrition. That's where First Form can help. Our industry-leading protein supplements can help fuel your journey. Visit firstform.com today and elevate your results.
Welcome back. Cory, McCartney, Sean Duncan with you. Indiana and Missouri. Missouri leading 5-3 in our game of the day from the 2026 future games.
A new pitcher on the mound.
This is Aiden Johnson in for Missouri. Johnson 6'4", 208. So,
he knows his
like a defensive end.
Looks like he knows his way around a squat rack.
First pitch is put in play. Second baseman has to go way deep into the grass to get that, but that is out number one. We got Johnson with a fastball around 88, topping out. Curveball 76 to 78, changeup 81, 82, and a slider 76 to 77. Also has EVs north of 102 and a 76.3 bat speed with an 87 infield arm.
Team Missouri looking to go 3-0 for another year.
All right, so there's our first warning. So we have devised a scheme here on these broadcasts across the last few months that we would like to have like a demerit system for when guys lose their hats on the mound, because it happens so frequently now. We're going to have a warning system, and then you will get demerits as it goes, and then that results in a ball. If they keep losing their hat. We actually saw a guy who went down for the hat, and he missed a ball that was coming back to him because he was so consumed with the reaction of going to the hat.
It's a bad spot for the pitcher, right? Because it's not his fault that the hat might not fit him as well as it should. You can see he's got it folded in the back.
Yeah.
Now, if it was an adjustable hat and it's still falling off, then shame on that pitcher.
A lot of the guys will wear like the junk headbands underneath it to compensate.
He's got that going too. He needs to put another one on, maybe.
That's right.
Tried to throw a front door slider right there.
Well, he's got Billy Miller at the plate. Miller is 1 for 1, this Indiana team. 5 hits to 4 by Missouri. So free passes have hurt Indiana thus far, and that one is drilled on its way into left center. You'll just have to keep my word for it. Miller going to round second. Miller going to make his way to third, and Miller's going to have a one-out triple. And a big runner in scoring position now for Indiana, try to eat into this Missouri lead.
We didn't see what happened in the outfield, but that was a fantastic piece of hitting right there, because he went the other. It was a pitch on the outer half, and he just stayed back and smoked it.
He's now standing at third base for Isaac Fernandez from Fishers. Right there in Metro Indianapolis. Miss low. Count is 2-0.
Indiana's not going to go away quietly on this. There's a lot of inner director trash talking that goes on. There's a lot of pride, and I suggested that there should be something like the Premier League. Like, okay, Missouri, you've run 3-0 the last 2 or 3 years. You get moved into like like the Florida, Georgia.
I like that.
Yeah, and hey, you went 0-3. Not suggesting that
Get relegated.
You get like the 10 o'clock slot.
Yeah,
but we try to pot it up, regionally, even though there's no conferences that are besides the Big Ten and not even the SEC. Nothing's regional in college conferences. Now
That's true.
About it. It's crazy to think what's going on.
Do you remember Cam Jackson that came through out of Maryland? A little reminiscent here, watching Aiden Johnson.
No.
And this is high. So now runners at the corners here for Indiana, and they'll turn it over to Mason Bernecki. From Penn High School, 5th ranked player in the state, 114 in the nation.
Yeah.
2-time junior feature gamer with EV, so 102.4.
6'6" runner. Strong arm from the outfield.
He's got all the tools. Slips that in for a strike. Nice secondary there. A little off-speed action from Johnson. Indiana has not scored since since they had 1 in the 6, but been fighting their way back. And that one is drilled by Bernecki on its way into left field, 90.9 off his bat, but run cross in here for Indiana makes it 5-4. So well struck ball, but looks like this is going to be an out register as the runner holds it second. So I guess we're saying he's aboard because unfortunately our camera, we're flying blind here.
We might have a little lag going on here.
Brody McGaha at the plate now. Still traffic on the base pass. He puts the first pitch in play. Runner's going to round third. Taking off for third. The throw is in time. Did they get him? They got him at third.
That was a great play by the third baseman. Just kept his glove low, slid right into it.
So McGaha has got himself an RBI, though, in a big moment for Indiana here in the 7th.
That was a big out for Team Missouri because if the wheels on the bus were getting a little wobbly for Missouri, you knew Indiana was not going to go down easy, though.
Runner taking off for second. McGaha is going to be in there. Go sliding across the bag. You just see what happens here when this turf gets a little bit damp. A little love there from Gillespie.
Hey, at least the umpire made a signal that time.
Maybe somebody said something to him. Galentine at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Miss high. Kingston Galentine.
That's a good name.
Yeah, it is. Johnson's now thrown 17 pitches. Watched Indiana take a 6-5 lead. That one goes wide, but it's cut off by the catcher.
Kingston is not a name you hear very often, and it's a pretty cool name. If I have another kid on it,
there you go.
My name, Kingston.
King Duncan. King Dunk.
King.
That's a good nickname right there. Johnson on the 2-0.
Oh, he got a good jump. Not going to know where it went.
And we're just going to have to use our imaginations, but the inning is going to be over. Indiana, though, has taken a 6-5 lead. Bottom of the 7th upcoming from the feature games.
So the ball dropped.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing more important for your organization than the look and functionality of where your team spends most of their time. Here at Netting Pros and Stadionic, we create iconic facilities that exceed industry standards and become the headline of your organization. We've worked with dozens of the top leagues, collegiate programs, and professional baseball organizations.
We are here at Clemson University to build our second baseball field on a football field.
And having that partner with Netting Pros to be able to look at that and say, how can we make this happen that can be great for fans, great for the experience, and they nailed it.
We have customized solutions for whatever your needs may be to help every aspect of your project, bringing facilities to life.
You got to make sure that we're having the top premier product. We want the best for our guys.
Without great partnerships and collaboration with Netting Pros, we wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We're confident that your venue will stand above the rest and your vision for the future will be made into a reality.
Backed by over 100 years of engine design and manufacturing and a highly skilled dealer network. Yanmar. Yanmar Tractors. Quality. Hardworking. Reliability. Leave no job unfinished. Yanmar. Visit us at www.yanmartractor.com or see your local dealer for details.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
Our action continues. Missouri and Indiana. Indiana taking a 6-5 lead in the top of the 7th. See if Missouri can respond. New pitcher in the game for Indiana. They're now rolling with Ian Funk from Indian High School. Ian, 6 foot, 165 pounder.
Another lefty.
So back-to-back lefties out for Indiana. He's the 3rd-ranked lefty in Indiana, 28th overall, number 27 at the position nationally.
70-mile-an-hour slurve right there.
He's got a fastball at 84, curveball 63-65, changeup 74-75, and a slider 67-70. It's an interesting arm angle to go through after dealing with Charlie Johnson.
He's going back to the slurve.
He's got Porter McCarthy at the plate here from Missouri. Fouls that one off. McCarthy to be followed by Ryan Caffey and Jack Bogard. Caffey and Bogard to come. Both have hits in this game. Swing and a miss, goes down on strikes. Funk off to a strong start here.
That one had a little bit more depth to it, and that was more of a true curveball right there. It's a good way to start off the inning for Mr. Funk.
And this is wide to start off this AB against Ryan Caffey.
Yeah. You know, it's probably Cooper Trinkle he had double barrel right left. He saw that Missouri had back-to-back lefties coming up and went to the lefty. Oh, goes arm side on him. It's the first time he's gone in.
He's got it now 1-1 to Caffey, who's 1 for 2. Caffey been piling up the hits across feature game action.
Good pitch.
Ooh, that one's right down Grand Funk Railroad, and he's got it now 1-2 count.
See, I chuckle at all your dad jokes, dude. Okay, I don't know why.
Well, you got to bring the funk with Ian. Yeah. 2-2, misses high.
Crafty lefty.
I love it. Yeah, as a lefty myself, I love a crafty lefty.
Because you're a narcissist.
That's right, yeah. That's right.
He changed the shape of his breaking ball really well.
Counts full.
What's he going to do here?
Confident mover here in Funk.
I think he's going back to the slurve. No?
Fouls it off. It's going down the third base side.
I'd like to know how many balls we lost in the future game.
When I left on the night with all on Thursday night, there was about 10 baseballs outside the fence towards the road that had taken right. Somebody just put in a collection out there.
Team Florida and Georgia, and during their BP.
That was it. Yeah.
We probably lost 80% of our balls.
Yeah, that was on field 11. So yeah, I saw all of them out there. Just a little collection. Another 3-2 here to Caffey. 12 pitches in total so far in this inning for Funk. That one's in play. Slow roller. Shortstop has it. Throws. Barely beating out Caffey at first for the second out.
He ran that ball on his hands and took another good pitch.
Jack Bogard, 1 for 2. Just some slow, confident movement here from Funk. You got to really like the mechanics, the repeatability.
That was the first changeup he's thrown.
Bogart fouls it off. Count is now 0-2. Oh man, just misses. That looked like a punch-out pitch for Funk, but this is high.
They crossed a little high.
Here it comes with the 1-2 here to Bogard. Kind of slings it in there, misses. Count now 2-2.
Another changeup. 4 pitches, strikes.
It's a good-looking arm. Comes on the 2-2. That time he gets him on the corner, and man, yep, you got to fire up the bat signal. Mr. Freeze makes his appearance at the feature games. We'll be back and watching the feature games for LakePoint Sports.
This is our brand. It's chips. Subs, of course. Soda. This. That. Sweets. Smiling faces. Green. More green. Ice cream. But first, veggies. How about a meal for one? Or hummus is fun. Time for cleanup? Done. All this goodness. Your life, your brand. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
The success of every athlete depends on their instincts and split-second decision-making skills. S2 Cognition delivers the leading digital evaluation that is scientifically validated to measure these cognitive abilities that have been unquantifiable until now. The S2 eval is designed to analyze how athletes see, think, and react to in-game split-second decisions. So how does S2 work? The S2 eval is a 30 to 45-minute sports-specific digital evaluation that measures an athlete's cognitive skills and instincts. The eval is uniquely designed for each sport to capture the split-second decisions made in the game. The S2 score report is automatically generated after the eval, with data that provides a complete picture of the athlete's cognitive skills. These results will unlock opportunities for athletes, coaches, athletic directors, scouts, and general managers. It's time to know your game so that you can build to win.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports. But you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
Indiana rolls out Andrew Noble, Spencer Schiff, and Braylon Story here in the top of the 8th inning. Going to get another look at Aiden Johnson for his second inning of work for Missouri. Johnson working quick now. Got a 1-1 count here against Noble, who is 1 for 2. 7 hits for Indiana in this game, 4 for Missouri. Also pumps that in for strike number 2. He's got 5 demerits so far as that one flies off his head. A miss arm side, count 2-2. Spikes it, count's going to be full.
All the pitchers have been working with good tempo in this game, which is much appreciated.
Without question. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Uh-oh. Leadoff walk. He didn't want to walk.
He's going to take it. Yeah, he didn't want to, but he's going to take it.
It's the 8th inning. You got to take it, buddy. You got to take it. Now you're playing for the win.
Green Valley High's Aiden Johnson in for his 2nd inning. He's allowed now a leadoff walk. He's got Spencer Schiff at the plate for an Indiana team leading by 1 here in the 8th. Slings that in for ball 1. Schiff is 0 for 2 in this game. Modern day, 260 in the nation, class of 2028 catcher, right-handed pitcher. Fouls it back. 2-time junior feature gamer.
That was a healthy hack. I think he wanted that. He wants that swing back. Good pitch to hit.
6 foot, 185-pound righty. Got a 1-1 count here in this matchup against Johnson. Runner at first. Jumps on that one down the left side foul. This part of a long day of games here is try to squeeze everything in after the rain wreaked havoc. There's one from another field on.
I was guaranteed there was going to be no rain today. I put a call.
Nice.
And, yeah, I was guaranteed.
That was good of you to do that, yeah. 1-2 count to Schiff, and you got a runner at first. This is runner taken off. He's easily going to be in there for the stolen base, and now runner in scoring position for Indiana, searching for insurance here in the top of the 8th.
That was a good pitch to run on, too.
Noble's got Gillespie in his back pocket. Noble's going to take off for 3rd. So now he's 90 feet away from another insurance run here for Indiana.
Coach Mulder, if he walks him, you might see a mound visit, settle him down a little bit.
Payoff pitch here to Schiff. Gives this one a ride down the right side, and that is going to be trouble. Here comes another run for Indiana. Is Schiff going to hold it first? He's not. He's taking off for 2nd. Schiff's got himself an RBI double, and he has extended this Indiana lead, just putting that down the right side. And that was all kinds of trouble for the Missouri defense.
It's a good piece of hitting. Down and away, slaps it down the first base line.
So Story 1 for 2, RBI on his ledger, and he's now going to step in runner at 2nd. 8 hits now in this game for Indiana. They put the pressure on Missouri. And this is low. Johnson's now thrown 32 pitches. Center Grove High School's Braylon Story got a 2-0 count here in this matchup against Aiden Johnson.
If it's anywhere in the zone, I think he's going to unleash the hounds. Oh, lays off that one.
I'll make it 2-1. Johnson's upcoming pitch will be number 35 in his second inning. Stepping off, and just assume we've got a ball on the field from another game. And there it goes. Flying across our screen.
It's a big pitch for Mr. Johnson right here.
Swing and a miss, makes it 2-2. Let me get some bobby pins for Aiden Johnson. That's how we'll hold that thing in place.
Yeah.
Here comes
It's the last thing you want to be thinking about is your hat.
Absolutely.
Right?
Hits off a Story's foot.
What's interesting about Johnson is it seems like his two-seamer has more. Like he throws his two-seamer about 4 miles an hour harder than his four-seamer. Or I don't even know what it is, but that was a good pitch right there. Had some good arm side sink to it.
He's got a 2-2 count now against Story.
I got him.
Punches him out. Little Mac with the punch out. Out number 1. Much needed out for Missouri as they try to push this thing to the bottom of the 8th. And make it manageable. They attempt to come back, and now got 1 down as it goes down to Jack Whaley.
Good play by Caffey back there.
Jack Whaley 0 for 2. He's now got a 1-0 count here against Johnson. This is high, makes it 2-0. Johnson spikes that, gets away from the catcher. Runner going to take off for third.
Caffey did all he could to keep it in front of him, but that was a tough play. An extra run will go a long way here for Team Indiana.
Whaley going to try to deliver it. He's now got a 3-0 count here against Johnson.
Uh-oh.
And he is going to take his base, so I'll have him at the corners now.
He didn't look happy about that.
He didn't. No. Nobody wants to walk at the future games.
Except if you went like 4 for 4.
Yes.
Already,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Yeah.
okay, there's no other way but down.
Caleb Birdsell now at the plate. Birdsell is 0 for 1. Runner taken off for second.
Looked like he was crossed up there a little bit.
Eight hits in this ball game for Indiana, 4 for Missouri. Swing through to make it 1-1.
The Missouri offense has been struggling a little bit against this Team Indiana. Meanwhile, like they face a gaggle of good, like really high-level arms for Team Illinois, and was barreling up 92, 94 with no problem. So, different look. Back-to-back lefties, crafty lefties.
Pressure's going to be on him when we get to the bottom of the 8th. We'll just see what that score is. Now got a 2-1 count here against Birdsell. Traffic on the base pass, slips that in for a strike to make it 2-2. First form guys back there doing some I think that's an actual workout movement where you you fill up the ice bucket and just walk around with it and you're strapped against you. It's like they do that in the strongman competitions. Or they had the rock that looked like Africa that they would pick up and walk with. That's like that. It's now 2-2 here to Birdsell. And this is high. Count's now going to be full, in danger of loading the bases.
He tried to go back to that slider that he got a punch out before. Kind of backed up on him right there.
Top batter in the order, Cooper Nichols, is due up.
It's a good barrel.
It's going down the right side, and that's going to be caught. Runner will tag up from third. Trailing runner will advance to third. So Indiana's lead gets a little bit bigger here in the 8th. And now we're going to roll the inning, so it'll be Indiana trying to hold up this 7-6 advantage over Missouri when we come back from the feature games.
Backed by over 100 years of engine design and manufacturing and a highly skilled dealer network. Yanmar. Yanmar Tractors. Quality. Hardworking. Reliability. Leave no job unfinished. Yanmar. Visit us at www.yanmartractor.com or see your local dealer for details.
At First Form, we help real people earn real long-term results. It doesn't matter if you're working out at home, you just started in the gym, or you're competing in the largest arenas around the world. Our full line of nutritional supplements are second to none and designed to fuel your journey every step of the way. With our industry-leading 110% money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Visit firstform.com today and let us help you reach your goals.
You want the funk? We've got the funk. We've got Ian Funk on the mound here for the 8th for Indiana, leading 7-5. He's going to have Brady Rallo, John Calcaterra, and Crew Patrick due up for Missouri. Cory McCartney, Sean Duncan with you, bringing you our game of the day from the 2026 feature games. Our last of the feature games game of the day series. We'll be back with some junior feature game action with you tomorrow. Strike one out of
Brady
the hands
Rallo,
of Funk.
he had that. He took one on the elbow, wore it, got back in the box, and
sack fly.
Sack fly. He needs to get it started for Team Missouri, or else their streak's going to come to a screeching halt here against the mighty Hoosiers.
It's now a 1-1 count here against Rallo. He is 0 for 1, but as you mentioned, sack fly, RBI, dribbler. Funk can't get it. Second base throws. Now he's going to think better of it. So Rallo's going to be aboard. Tough play, kind of in no man's land, that Bermuda Triangle out there. Left side of the pitcher's mound. So Indiana now watches Missouri get a runner aboard to start things off, which means the tying run is now at the plate. And John Calcaterra, who was 1 for 2. Funk slips that in for strike one. Pops him up. First base drifts over towards Funk, and he's going to have that. And that got a little bit dicey at the end there as it started trailing back towards the pitcher, but that's out number 1. One thing that Funk does that's really reminiscent of like Max Fried, how he kind of like sinks into his back leg.
Yeah.
On the setup. As he kind of sets in. Right there's Max Fried. That little bent knee with the straight. Yeah, that's Fried-esque. Can't get to that one. Shortstop can't get it either. It's on its way into center field. So they're going to have him at first and second as Leonard's aboard.
Good piece of hitting right there. Right back up the box. First and second.
That was Crew Patrick, excuse me. Now we get to see Jackson Leonard. So Rallo at second, Patrick at first. Sets the stage here for Jackson Leonard. Could Missouri be thinking walk off here in the bottom of the 8th?
I think Jackson Leonard's thinking that right now.
That was a big hack there. Strike one, though, on the ledger.
That looked middle. Got a healthy swing on that. Funk is around the plate with everything, and that's, he could really pitch.
Really like these last two lefties we've seen from Indiana.
Changes speeds, changes shapes.
He's got an 0-2 count now against Leonard, searching for that second out.
What's he going to come with, Coach?
I think he's going with the curveball.
Yeah, I think he's going to go back.
You got a guy he's good. He's looking to put a hard swing on something.
Or does he try to throw that big slurve to his back foot?
I like the curveball in aggressive situations. Let's see. Well, he gives this one a ride. That is 91.9 off the bat of Leonard, and that is on the way to the wall. Here comes one run. Here comes another run. Leonard's on his way to third, and Jackson Leonard had his hero moment.
There it is.
Comes through big time for Missouri at the plate, and who wants to be the hero? Jackson Leonard. Put him on the marquee.
And the reason why we're in the booth and not in the dugout, because we were both wrong.
That's right.
He tried to sneak an 0-2 fastball.
He did.
And he was saying, no, sir. And there's no person you want up more in this situation than the guy that's up right now.
Cam Gillespie, all he's got to do, drive something here, and Leonard is going to give Missouri a walk-off.
You have your player of the game. Ooh.
It's in for a strike.
Little teardrop breaking ball right there.
Jackson Leonard out of Eureka coming through big time in a clutch moment for Missouri.
It's a lot harder look on lefties against this guy. Oh.
Gillespie does it. He puts it in play. That is on its way into the outfield, and Leonard is no doubt going to tag up. Headed on the way home. He beats the throw. And the boys from the Show Me State have got an 8-7 victory. Of course, we're going to keep playing out the inning because we got to get guys their opportunity to show up and show out here at the feature games. But Missouri, they're now officially, this is a victory lap.
Yeah,
for the Show Me State.
3-0. That's a big comeback victory, and Gillespie just shot it right back up the middle, did his job. We're presuming he caught it because it says that he's out.
Yeah, it's the little red dot at the top.
Yeah,
that's all we have to go off of.
It's somewhat arbitrary when it changes. I guess it works well on several, a lot of the times, but I don't know. I guess the AI toggling, it didn't drink its coffee in the morning.
Something.
Yeah.
Waterlogged after the last couple of days here. Well, Missouri going to get out of here with an 8-7 victory. At least we'll say 8-7. We'll see if they do any further damage.
Who do we have hitting here? Jack Sutherland?
Yep, Jack Sutherland now up after we've watched Jackson Leonard driving 2 off of a triple, and then Cam Gillespie with the sacrifice fly RBI to put Missouri ahead here in the bottom of the 8th.
Good pitch.
Slips that inside. Leonard gave him a ride, but it's been so much to like from Funk in this look.
Sometimes you just kind of outthink yourself on pitch selection. They were probably thinking he was thinking breaking ball there in that situation.
Yeah.
Try to sneak a fastball by him.
I personally haven't been a fan of funk this much since George Clinton. And that one's right back to him. Funk has it, goes to first.
See, most of our listeners and watchers don't know who George Clinton is.
Well, they should. That's what Google's for.
Yeah.
All right, Missouri 8-7 winners over Indiana. We come back, we're going to put a bow on this thing, and we're going to drop out with a shot of us anyway, because I always like to see the guys with a post-game handshake. So we're going to see Indiana, Missouri sharing the feature game stage for a few more moments. Welcome back. Now in studio, Cory McCartney, Sean Duncan with you. 8-7 win for Missouri over Indiana in this one. And Sean, well played, I think, is the optimum word for this one. We saw the Indiana bats show out, and at the end of the day, we saw Cam Gillespie, arguably the best player on the field, come through with a big moment to put Missouri on top.
Yeah, it was a great game. Team Missouri it was a back and forth, and Team Missouri just showed its fortitude and pulled out another 3-0 week for the Show Me State.
As you saw Avery Howard interviewing Cam Gillespie there on the field, he is the player of the game, so you'll be able to check out her interview with him, as well as pitcher of the game, Kate Cantrell. But cannot say enough about Jackson Leonard and that two-run triple that he hit to put Gillespie in position to deliver that decisive RBI.
Yeah, you could flip a coin who the player of the game was, really. Gillespie did it on both sides of the ball with a couple nice plays at short, scored a couple runs. But yeah, coming through with that two-run triple was much needed for Team Missouri.
And the hair, the blonde hair looked really good sticking out the back of the helmet too.
Good flow.
So,
you should get a bonus point for that.
Yes, yeah. Big Jackson Leonard coming through big time at the plate and with the flow. Kate Cantrell, pitcher of the game in this one. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, a couple strikeouts. This was the arm that Missouri wanted to lead in this one. Walk away impressed.
Yeah, I mean, this game didn't have like the big sexy velocity like a lot of the other games, but hey, getting outs is getting outs.
That's right.
And they come in all shapes and sizes, and so they fought through it. But it was also very impressive on Team Indiana how they were kept fighting back and put a lot of pressure on them at the end. But I thought they were going to break the Team Missouri winning streak. Now we have to listen for another year.
There you go, Missouri.
Little known fact is Kevin Mulder and I coached 10U baseball together.
Wow.
Yeah, but unfortunately we're not undefeated like this team.
Well, Missouri reigns supreme and they stay undefeated. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to have a junior feature game coverage with you. We'll let you know what game we're going to have on that. We were going to do the championship game, but things have been shuffled as the weather played havoc here at LakePoint Sports. So make sure you check that out. And again, you can find Avery Howard's interviews with pitcher of the game and player of the game from this Missouri win over Indiana. Sean Duncan, I appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for coming back.
Congratulations on this new studio. It's a lot more comfortable that we didn't get stung by some wasps. And,
that's right. Well, this is your studio too, so let's be fair about this.
Now
whole
you
thing.
put this thing together, this palatial estate.
We're trying. All right, we have so much more coverage coming your way, so make sure you check that out across all of the Prep Baseball social media channels, as well as our coverage on the LakePoint Sports channel. So until next time, for Sean Duncan and producer Maddie Bullock, I'm Cory McCartney. For now, we're signing off from LakePoint Sports.